Hello there, welcome to my channel, welcome to this practice. My name is Anja. This is Ozzy, my little helper. He is usually very actively running around. Not today though, maybe because of his seventh month birthday. But we're going to do something actually very similar. So it's very suited to the theme of today. We're going to practice a form of Yin Yoga, a very slow form of yoga, where we're going to hold the postures for an extended amount of time to try and really relax into those shapes, but also to achieve a deeper stretch, you could call it. We're going to focus on the upper body today, the area of the upper back and the area of the shoulders, and I hope you will enjoy this session. Thank you for being here. So, to begin our practice, we come to lie down on our belly. So come to lie down on the front of your body and bring your hands on top of each other so you can rest your forehead down onto your palms. Elbows are apart, roughly in one line, and create any form of pillow with your hands that you can comfortably rest your head down. And then as you come to lie down on your belly, shuffle the shoulders away from your ears. You might want to lift the hips again, bring them a bit further down. You could stretch your legs further away. So you really feel that your body is nice and long here on the mat. You can close your eyes. You can keep your eyes very softly open if that feels more comfortable for you today. And as we have that contact to the mat, I've chose to start in this form that we can really start to focus on our deep belly breath. And you'll feel that your belly is already in your natural rhythm of breath, gently expanding down towards the mat. And for a few rounds of breaths now, I would just like you to intensify, or deepen rather, this form of belly breath. So every time you're inhaling, feel your belly gently pressing down towards the earth. And every time you exhale, feel your belly gently lifting away from the mat and the navel lifting up towards the spine. So you're softening and releasing the air out of the belly. Breathe in, feel your belly, your hips expanding down. And breathe out to soften. Allow yourself to let go from the day thus far as you're breathing. And really start to drop into this very moment here. Think of leaving the outside world somewhere aside, and you can pick anything you need, everything you want back up after this practice. But now it's time for you to practice yoga, time for you to be there for yourself. Take your last deep breath here. Inhale, feel the belly gently pressing down, belly inflating. And exhale, full release. Beautiful work. And then from here, slowly start to lift your forehead off the ground. And then we're going to come into our first posture, our Sphinx pose. So the elbows come to rest underneath the shoulders. The palms are opening up. And then the same idea here. Gently lift your belly, lift your chest further forward, and then move your shoulders away from the ears. Now, if you come into Sphinx pose and you feel anything in the low back, bring your elbows further forward. And otherwise, stay there with your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms soft. Start to lift the heart forward and come into this first gentle supported back bend here. Notice where your head is and try to bring your head in line with your spine. So you're not fully rounding the upper part of the spine, but you're also not kind of hyperextending. And notice how far you can actually lift the head away from your shoulders, or the shoulders away from the ears. So you're really creating space here. With the same idea of breath, gently breathe in, feel the belly moving down towards the ground, feel the heart lifting forward, so you're opening up. And every time you breathe out, gently soften and release. And throughout this whole practice today, feel free to reclose your eyes again if that feels nice, or just keeping a soft gaze. And now for those last few moments, if you feel that your back is ready to go there, you can start to come into seal pose. So you would lift your elbows off the mat, extend your arms, still a soft bend through the elbows here. Gently engage your glutes so you protect the low back. And then it's just a deeper heart opener, a deeper back bend here if that feels nice. Breathing in, again lifting the heart, the chest forward. Breathing out, soften the shoulders away from your ears. Let's take a couple more breaths wherever you are. Really fill your lungs with new fresh air, new prana as you breathe in. Breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly start to release your body back down towards the earth. And now for everyone, this version should suit everyone. We're going to come into a few cobra waves. So you bring the hands further away from the body, elbows move upward, and they're just resting above the wrists. Come onto your fingertips, high onto your fingertips, and then gently release the forehead back to the earth. Press the tops of your feet down, press your hips down into the mat. And as you inhale now, start to lift your forehead off first. Slowly lift the chest, maybe the belly, so as far as you like to go. Lift your body again away from the mat, so you're in a back bend, you're in a heart opener. You inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, think of leading the way from your nose and release your forehead back to the earth. 4 more rounds. Inhale, press your hips down, press the tops of your feet down, lengthen your body, and exhale, very nice, moving forward. 3 more rounds. Inhale, lift, and exhale, slowly release. Think of a wave-like motion, so you're lifting up, and the head is then moving up last. So the head is fairly up, or lifting up towards the ceiling, while the heart is opening, and exhale all the way down. Very nice. Can we do one more round? Inhale, lift, lift, lift. And as you exhale, slowly release. From here, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, keep the elbows tucked into your side body, curl your toes under, and then press all the way up into your tabletop postures, all the way onto all fours. And I'm just going to turn, you don't have to do that, but come onto your hands and knees from here. Knees come underneath your hips, palms rest underneath your shoulders, and then bring your left hand into the center of your mat. And let's bring some movement into the upper body between the more still postures. So extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. Nice heart opener, nice shoulder opener. Inhale. And exhale, bring your right hand down. Breathe in, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. And exhale down. For 2 more rounds, follow your hand with your gaze. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, left arm moves out and up. Keep your hips centered. And release it back down. 1 more round. Move with your breath. Inhale all the way up. Nice long breath. And then exhale to release. Bring your palms back, shoulder width apart. Curl your toes under. Hips stay where they are, and then start to walk your hands forward and away from the body. For our heart to earth pose, are also called puppy postures. Puppy posture, start to soften your forehead to the ground. Think of child's pose. And then again, keep a soft bend in your elbows, but your arms are extended. With your hands, think of pressing the mat forward and away. So you're creating a bit of resistance, that's the word, and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And then here, as much as you can, see if you can allow the body to sink into your posture. So your base, your foundation are your hands and your feet. They're stable on the ground, so they help you to support. But the rest of the body, your armpits can soften, the heart can relax down. Your hips are continuously lifting up. And as always, just make sure it feels like a nice sensation and not too much. We're going to hold those postures for a bit longer today. So even more important here to breathe, to support these postures with your breath. With every round you exhale, try to soften your armpits a bit further down towards the ground. Relax the shoulders away from one another. Feel your shoulder blades opening up. Beautiful work, very, very nice. And then again, nice and slowly, one hand after the other, walk your palms in toward you. And then we're going to find our way into a seated posture. So you can do that in cross-legged. You can come onto into hero's pose or any other form of a cross-legged seat that you like. And then from here, extend your arms away from the body. I'll see. You might be watching him. It's he's completely gone today. So that's what we try and achieve as well, being as relaxed as he is towards the end of the practice. Anyway, so in your comfortable seat, extend your arms away from the body. You can have your fingertips on the mat, or you can stretch your arms away from you. And then gently drop your left ear to the left shoulder. And see if you can just allow your head to fall towards that side, very heavy. The neck doesn't need too much of a stretch. It's a vulnerable area of the body. So we just want to, again, slowly come into a stretching sensation. Feel free to reclose your eyes or keep your gaze soft and out in front of you. With every inhale, feel your body slightly lifting, spine lengthening. On every exhale, relax the head, the neck. Keep your right arm nice and long. Beautiful work. And then lift the head back to center. And then drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Curl your left fingertips away from the body. See again if you can find a good sensation. It doesn't feel like too much, but that feels like a nice release. Breathe into this sensation. Really think of supporting the posture with your breath. So nice deep inhales and nice long exhales, releasing some of that tension. Take one more full cycle of breath wherever you are. Beautiful work. And again, nice and slowly bring the head back to center and allow the neck to rest for a moment. Bring your hands onto your knees and then start to round your back completely. Bit of movement again between the longer holds. So we round the back. We try to bring the chin to the chest. Hands are resting on the knees. And then as you come up, open the heart, the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades in together. Look up towards the ceiling. Very, very nice. And then come all the way back to center. Relax the shoulders. And then bring your hands onto the shoulders and create a few circles. Elbows are reaching forward and away from one another. Again, targeting the area of the upper back, the shoulders. And then change the direction you're moving in. Very, very nice. And then as you come back to stillness, move your elbows into one line, bring them into one line rather, and move them away from one another. From here, bring your left elbow down and reach your right elbow as far up towards the ceiling as you comfortably can. With your fingertips, try to almost stretch your neck. So you're kind of giving yourself a little bit of a massage downward. You breathe in and out here. Elbows are moving apart from one another. And then come back to center. The same for the other side. Left elbow is reaching up, right elbow is pointing down. Again, feel the neck lengthening. And then come back to center. From here, bring your right hand to your left shoulder blade. With the left hand, grab hold of the elbow and try to bring the elbow a bit further towards the center of your body. See if you can rest your head completely into your arms. Shoulders stay down and away from the ears. Option 1, you're staying here. Option 2, you take your hand and grab hold of the opposite palm behind you. Option 1 or 2, again, as always, it doesn't matter which version you're choosing. We just try to open the area of the shoulders here. So wherever you feel comfortable in, stay here for a few breaths. And as you're breathing, and especially in these postures, sometimes you almost feel like a bit of heat coming up, or that release through the body. The deeper we breathe, the longer we breathe out. We again bring relaxation into the body. So really try to focus on these nice long breaths here. If you need to come out earlier, feel free to come out at any stage you like. Take one more breath, otherwise here, inhale. And then with your next exhale, slowly, carefully release. We're going to move on to the other side. So straight away, take your left hand, place it towards the right shoulder blade. Right hand grabs hold of the elbow and then move it towards the center point of your body. Again, rest your head back, so lean your head into your arms. Stay here. If you've taken the other version, you might want to try it on this side. See if it works, if you can grab hold of a piece of clothing or your opposite wrists or palms. And then again, wherever you are, think of moving your shoulders away from one another. With your eyes open or closed, just try to really breathe through these stretches. With every out breath, imagine your shoulders are dropping a bit further away from the ears. Stress is melting away, or tension is melting away. Take one more inhalation, nice long breath in. One more exhale. And then again, very slowly, very carefully, release your arms down. Give your arms or your wrists a bit of a shake, a bit of a release here. And then come to lie down on your back. We already moved towards the end of our practice. So come to lie down on your back. Bring the soles of your feet mat width apart, knees pointing up. And then bring your arms, if you can, either towards your pet or into a cactus shape. Shoulders away from the ears. And then as you drop the knees to the right side of your mat, look past the left shoulder. Bring the head back through to center. Inhale. And exhale, knees to the other side. Head towards the right. Do that a few more times within your own count. Every time you come up with the knees, inhale. And every time the head and the knees move to one side, exhale. See if you can slow down the movement here for those last few rounds. Focusing especially here, as it's an upper body practice, onto the neck, the area of the upper back. A couple more rounds on each side. As you lift up again, breathe in, and then think of bringing the tip of your nose down towards the shoulder with the exhale. Someone said to me once, breathe as if you really mean it, and I think that's quite nice. Again, not overdoing it, but really, really deepening the breath here. Beautiful, beautiful work. Then after your last round, come all the way back to center. And if you have time, I suggest you come into Savasana now. If you don't have time, feel free to leave the practice here. You've done amazing work. If Savasana is a nice way to seal off your practice, extend your legs, bring your arms away from the body. Gently tuck your chin down to your chest. Close your eyes or soften your awareness inward with the eyes softly open. And allow your body, wherever you are now, to feel heavy. And especially if you are experiencing tension in the head, the neck, the upper back. See if you can feel the difference now in comparison to when you stepped onto your mat first. And notice if you can send some awareness into your feet. Sometimes if the area of the head, the neck gets quite intense, we just need to reconnect to the earth or to feel our whole body again. So notice if you can kind of spread even awareness throughout the whole body, allowing all the muscles, the joints, the bones of your body to evenly rest and relax now. Allow your breath to fall back into a natural rhythm, a natural state of yours. And stay here for as long as you like to, for as long as you can. And before you begin to move again, make sure you bow your head to your heart in gratitude. And I bow my head to my heart and thank you for showing up today. Thank you very much for being here. Namaste.